Hello friends, welcome back. BigDenoPlays Ashes Reborn. Very excited for this one. I've played a few games since my last playthrough. I figured it would be just silly of me to just keep recording over and over the same games. But no, I am still playing Ashes. I have uploaded some painting streams since then, so you probably see me painting my Dragon Eclipse models. But I wanted to get back into some playthroughs of this. And I'm trying this guy out. His name is Orrick Gilstream. I thought it was steam for a second there. And we are testing ourselves against the very best, not quite, but the very best that I'm willing to go for, which is Heroic Level 2. I've played this matchup 3 times now, and I have lost 3 times. I came very close last time. It was a matter of 2 health. So, very close, but it's a great game. I was absolutely knife's edge away from winning, and this guy's interesting. So part of the challenge of playing straight into Heroic Level 2 instead of, this is his pre-constructed deck. If I played this in the campaign, I'd play this against Heroic Level 1. And then I'd get to make some adjustments to maybe remove units that are perhaps not as effective in this format. But instead, just trying to pre-construct it against that is what I'm looking to do. Let's have a look at my starting first 5. So we have a Flock Shepherd, a couple of summons, Concentration, and a Sun Shield Sentry. So this is his sort of main thing. He's turning into a meditating powerhouse warrior, and he can basically attach the awakened state where he becomes the avatar, and he can just deal damage and stuff. I've actually only got there once in these playthroughs, and it hasn't actually been at a time when it was relevant. So yeah, if we can get there in this, it'd be great. But I feel like in this situation, in this format, you really just need to be absolutely fixated upon clearing these aspects. Yes, we're playing Siege of Lordswall. This is also part of the challenge because I think this is probably the hardest aspect at Heroic that I've played so far. Because of the Rainwalkers, it doesn't sound like it's a big deal. They're just one attack, one life. But what you find is that they combo with some other units and they just work out to be rock solid damage. It's kind of like a burn deck. It's kind of like having a burn deck, a timer on you with those little Rainwalkers just constantly coming at you. So, all right, we're going to roll our power dice, and a good roll here is really important. So, all right, we've got a turtle and a snake. I think that's basically all we needed to get things underway, plus a heart, and then some basics. Okay. The first unit we're going to bring down is this Flock Shepherd. So the Flock Shepherd is just basically just blocks some people, that's all. Blockerino. So, yeah. And then, as a side action, we're going to meditate with Orrick. And one of his cool rules is, after meditating, you can place an exhaustion on the card to take the first meditation. So generally, every turn, until I get a card I want, I'm going to meditate. So I will take that as my meditation card. And when you meditate, we'll turn this into a snake. All right. Maybe it's on. Maybe. I don't know. People wouldn't believe it unless I was filming it. I tell you what, it just is outrageous. Reveal! Oh, when this comes into play, reroll 4 basic rage dice. Excellent! That is hard to comprehend, but we're here. We're 2 red rains in. I might be tempted to go for that. All right, I reckon what we're going to do with this Flock Shepherd is we're actually just going to attack that right now and hope that it doesn't get blocked. because we survived that attack and I really want to get rid of him. Actually, I probably shouldn't have, but yeah, that's fine. I probably should have waited for him to attack me, but we do it. We get 1 blood, and then as a side action, we're going to bring on concentration. I kind of don't want to bring in any units now because I want to try and eke out this ultimate. A 3, attack if able, if not reveal. So it's basically the exact situation. We just get some more information. Yeah, see, this guy sucks. This guy's wrecked me so many times. Heart pierce. So when he is declared as an attacker, he deals damage. So that's punishing. So it probably changes my plan now. I will main action this Sun Shield Sentry, which costs us a turtle, a love heart, and a basic. And then as a side action, I'm actually going to use Concentrate. So we place a status token on our Phoenixborn, and we draw a card, and the card we draw is Fate Reflection. Ooh, that might work. And then we choose 1 die in our exhausted pool and place it in the active pool on a side of our choice. That could be pretty actually big. I might take a turtle so I can play Fate Reflection. All right. A 9. Reroll 2 basic rage dice. I really want to eke this out now. Okay. I didn't want to eke it out that quickly. Reveal. Thunderclap. Oh, this could be it. All right. I'm going to play Concentration again, and I'm going to spend these 2, and then I'm going to bring this one back as a snake. I'm going to draw a card, and I will place a status token on Orrick to have 2 status tokens now. And that was a side action. And then as a main action, I will bring summon a Ruby Cobra. A 3, attack if able, if not reveal. Okay, so this Heart Pierce is going to attack our Sun Shield Sentry. We are not going to counter, but when it's declared as an attacker, we deal 2 damage to the Sun Shield Sentry. However, we're going to then play Fate Reflection, which is, we're going to block it with Sun Shield Sentry. Does that mean we're... Yeah, I think we are. Because we're guarding. Because it attacks the Chimera. After you're dealt damage by a spell ability or dice power the opponent controls, prevent that damage from being received and then deal an equal amount of damage to that. So the Heart Pierce is going to kill itself with its attack. Okay, let's go. 2 blood. Flock Shepherd is exhausted 2. So we can summon a snake, we can summon an ash spirit, but we can't rule the meek. Unless we bring a... do a little reversal. Yeah, we'll do a little reversal there, because I definitely need to be able to play all of these. Okay, so we're going to play summon an ash spirit as a main action, and that costs us a heart. A 1, reveal. Flanking strike. That guy sucks. Okay, we will summon an Ruby Cobra. And we just don't want to see this guy attack, probably. Guaranteed now that I've said that. 11! Place a Rainwalker on the field. Oh. And then reveal. At the gates, no. When this unit comes into play and at the end of the round, place a Rainwalker in play. That actually might work to our advantage. It might work to our advantage. Okay, so the red rains are coming. Next turn, we really want them to actually trigger. We will summon an Ash Spirit. That lets us draw a card. And we are going to meditate once to turn that into a snake. Alright. A 1, reveal and triggers. So that's pretty good. Ugh. Okay, so we're triggering the ultimate on turn 1. I've never had that before. That doesn't bode well for this playthrough. Oh, good work, Deno. So deal 1 damage to all units the Chimera's opponents control. So our Shepherd is going to die. Our Sunshield Sentry is not going to die yet, but I have a feeling he will. But our 2 Ash Spirit guys, Ash Spirit Ruby Cobra, they will not die. And 2 Rainwalkers. 1, 2. Okay, as our last action, before we potentially attack, we're going to play Rile the Meek. For each unexhausted unit we have with an attack value of 0, we can deal a point of damage to a unit. So we'll deal 1 to this unit. And we will deal 1... one to this at the gates. Okay, so the Chimera goes, so the Rainwalkers are all going to attack. So that's 4 damage. And I'm actually just going to take that to the face. However, this Horde Rush is going to attack. I will use the Ash Spirit to block that. And when the Ash Spirit is destroyed, I have to place another Conjured Aspect. So we got 5 Rainwalker damage, not 4. So our Ash Spirit is destroyed, but we do 2 damage, 1, 2, and destroy that. Because it's an exploding sheep. Then our Ruby Cobra goes, and it's going to attack here for 1, unless it gets guarded. And if it gets guarded, I'll probably cry. Ooh. That'll kill the Ruby Cobra, but because we defeated a unit, we get to make it discard 1 card from its pile. The Ruby Cobra is defeated. This now attacks the Sunshield Sentry. And I'll just let that happen. I'll just let that Sunshield Sentry be defeated. Because all that would happen is it would destroy the other unit. That's actually... Look, I don't love the fact that we triggered Red Rains in turn 1. But our board state, that's possibly the best I've had. So, we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to keep that. Whoop. We really need another Sunshield Sentry. Oh my god, another concentration. Okay. Okay. It's alright. 1, 2. It's alright. It's alright. Alright, alright, alright. So they're going first. It's a 7. Target opposing player may place 1 wound token on our Phoenix Born. And we've found a charging Horde aspect after we've revealed. Okay, I really want to try and meditate, concentrate this situation. Can I use that? That's a unit you control is dealt damage. Alright, side action. We'll spend these 2 dice to concentrate. Let's draw a card. Flock Shepherd's alright. And draw a card, choose a die in our exhausted pool, turtle, place it on in our board. And we now have 3 tokens on Orrick. And as our main action, we will actually play the Shepherd, which costs us those 2. And that's it. Ah, dear. The amount of 12s I roll in this game, I would love to see the stats. You'd have 1, 2, 3, you'd have, on average, you probably should roll 1 a game. I swear I roll 4 or 5 a game. 12 is a reveal and place a red range token. So we find another Heart Pierce. That guy is the bane of my existence. We're going to do another concentrate. We're going to spend this and this. We're going to bring that back as a snake. And we draw a card. Roll the Meek. And we place another status token. And for our main action, we will summon a Ruby Cobra. Using our Summon Ruby Cobra thing. Alright. A 10. Place a Rainwalker on the battlefield and reveal. Flanking Strike. I'm really struggling here. Let's side action this concentration and then let's summon an Ash Spirit. No, we'll play a Summon Ash Spirit as a main and that'll do. Nine, target opposing player must place a wound token. We'll put it on our thing. And reveal, so we've only got 1 more reveal. Another flanking strike, goodness me. I've got 2 fate reflections in hand. So we'll summon an Ash Spirit, an exploding sheep. And as a side action, we'll meditate and we'll take that Sun Shield Sentry into hand. Thank you very much. And we'll turn this, although it doesn't really matter. We didn't really need to do that, but yeah. We can now play a Sun Shield Sentry, but that would be our only action. I don't think that's our best play. We've got another Ash Spirit to summon yet. Okay. A 4. Attack if able. So the flanking strike's going to go. So we are going to use our Fate Reflection on that. It's a reaction. Our Ash Spirit is not defeated. It instead defeats him. Does 2 blood. Prevent that damage from being received and then deal an equal amount of damage to a target unit the opponent controls. I won't do it to him. I'll do it to this Heart Pierce. He's now exhausted. That's amazing, amazing. Oh, now I've got a real decision to make. No, I don't. We'll rile the Meek, spending that. Oh, there's still another thing there, don't I? Oh, that was just a reaction. All right, so that's our roll for next time. So we're going to place a thing here and we're going to reveal. But before we do that, I really think we need to use this Fate Reflection to stop something, but maybe we can get away and hold on to that for next turn. Yeah, we'll actually summon an Ash Spirit. Another thing. Alright, so now this goes, it's a 9. We place it on our rightmost unit. We flip it over. It's an at the gates. We put another Rainwalker to the left. To the left. To the left. Alright, and then we will play Rile the Meek using our last card. So that's going to allow us to deal 3 damage. And I reckon we deal that to... Charging Horde is really annoying. But these flanking strikes are the worst. So yeah, we'll do it to the flanking strike. One, two. Okay, so Rainwalkers will now attack. So that's 1, 2. And I'll put 1 on the Ash Spirit. And I'll put 1 on the Charging Horde. That will go onto the Flock Shepherd. When he declares a charge, this guy appears. So it'll be 1 on Orrick. The Flock Shepherd will die. And that's it. 1 there. There was 3, so another 1 on Orrick. Alright, flanking strike. That is going to be destroyed. So we're going to do the snake. We'll just put 1 attack onto this at the gates. So we deal 1 damage. The snake is then defeated. This flanking strike, actually... Yeah, that's fine. Flanking strike attacks here. Kills the exploding sheep, but then dies itself. We're at 11. That then blows up the other exploding sheep. Can't do anything about it. At the gates then attacks and will do 2 damage, which takes Orrick to 10. We're going to unfortunately put 3 more red rains, so we're triggering to ultimate stage 3. Deal 2 damage to all units. Place 2 Rainwalkers. Do this after replenishing aspects. 1, 2, 3. Did I remember to discard a card for the snake? I think I did not. If I did, and I've just cheated there, so be it. I don't think I remembered. I said it, but I don't think I did it. Alright, we need some units. We are first. We have a Sunshield Sentry. I'm going to discard Recollect and draw 1, 2, 3. I am going to roll my dice. No turtles. No turtles. No, 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 no. 1 Flock Shepherd coming in. In he goes. That's his main action. But we'll do the side action first, which is a Concentrate. So the Concentrate puts 5 status tokens on our friend. We'll spend 2 basics, but then we'll bring 1 back as a turtle. And we draw a card. Main action, we'll bring him in. And that is it. The Crazy Chimera, what is he doing? A 6. Reveal, attack with the rightmost aspect that can attack. So this is the rightmost aspect. So we're going to have 2 damage plus a charging Horde. So that's going to be 3 damage onto Orrick, and we have to take that. The Flock Shepherd will take the charging Horde, and then we will Fate Reflect it off. So it kills itself. No, let's kill the Heart Pierce. That's been the problem for me. 13, and these are all gone. Concentrate takes us to 6 tokens. We'll spend this and this, and then we'll bring 1 back as a turtle. We draw a card. That's our side action. We can main action. Still. Let's main action a Ruby Cobra. One attack if able. So the flanking strike's going to go. So I may have to block that with Orrick. 13 plus 3, that's going to be 16 of 19. But it stops both of these units being defeated. And this are gone at the moment. Tapped out. Alright, so now Sun Shield Sentry. No. We side action, no, we main action Concentrate. So we'll spend those 2, but then we'll bring that back. We place a status token on our Phoenixborn. We have the full effectiveness of the Awakened State. Main action. We'll then use that as a side action to deal 1 damage to At the Gates. Oh, this is feeling good. And 1 to the Phoenixborn, the Awakened State. Okay. A 10 and a red Rains. Place a Rainwalker and reveal. At the Gates, place a Rainwalker. Need more units on the board. Let's main action one of those sentries on. And then let's side action another one of these off to put 1 damage. Let's put 1 damage here. Yeah. A 4 is reveal and attack with the rightmost aspect that can attack. Carrion Call. Alright, so these 2 are attacking. So we will put 1 damage on the Ruby Cobra and we will put 1 damage on the Sun Shield Sentry. They both die. And that is that. Main action, the Ruby Cobra is going to attack the Carrion Call. It's a 4. And so that does 1 damage, but the Ruby thing dies, but we discard a card from there. And then side action, we remove 1 of these. Oh my god, this is actually awesome. I've not even come close to this before. 1, 2. We're just so damaged with our person. This is attacking the leftmost. That is our Flock Shepherd. The Flock Shepherd will attack back at this point. There's no downside to it. So he takes 2 damage, 1, 2, but he kills At the Gates. That's 1, 19. We will side action away another one of these to deal 1 damage to them. and 1 damage to charging Horde. And then the Sunshield Sentry will attack charging Horde. And we defeat the charging Horde. And that does 2 blood. And then on our last turn we will pass and we will take this down to 1 and place 1 here. 23. Oh, we are so close, but we're going to get everyone killed. So recover 1 and 1. Remove exhaustion. See, these things are crazy now. Remove exhaustion. So discard all cards. It just places 3 Rainwalkers now. Okay, 1, and the Chimera is fatigued now. So anytime we force it to draw a card, that does a damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're at 2 red rains. Alright, unfortunately the Chimera is going first, and it is going to probably trigger its thing. What spells do I have? I'll ditch that Recollect and I'll take a... Oh, Generosity, Generosity. You can remove 2 wound tokens. That's what we needed. Okay. Let's see what we get. A 6, reveal, attack with the rightmost aspect it can attack. We will counter with our Sunshield Sentry. 1, 2, 3 damage, but we do 2 damage to the flanking strike. We defeat that for 1, 2 blood. That's a great start for us. Because of our alert, we don't place exhaustion tokens. Alright, we'll play... Oh, we need to roll our dice. I'm way too excited. I am way too excited. A lot of hearts there. A lot of hearts. We got 2 strong hearts reaching out together like a honey and the bee. 1 heart and 1 time. Generosity. We will... That's a main and a side. I still think we need to do that, just in case we get 3. So we're going to remove 2 wound tokens from our Chimera. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to talk about one of the fun things about this moment in time. When there's a choice for the Chimera, you resolve it. I, as the Chimera, would like to draw 3 cards. What's that, you say? 1, 2, 3 damage. Fair enough. And then that in turn means I get to remove an exhaustion token from a ready spell I control. I probably could have waited for that, but I really just wanted to heal with a matter of priority, because we are about to get 3 Rainwalkers. A 10, place a Rainwalker and reveal. So we've got 4 Rainwalkers in total on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is trouble. Trouble! Alright, Carrion Call is there and there, so we can counter and kill that if that attacks. Discard all cards, place 3 Rainwalkers if it is currently up, and that's it. We just keep popping out little zombies. If I go all out now, what are we at? 28. We are so close. 29. 30. We'll summon a Ruby Cobra, which requires a snake, and so our side action will be to meditate to get that snake. We could put that into our hand, but we won't. So we have a Ruby Cobra on the field. A 10, place a Rainwalker and reveal. And this guy removes a token. And we reveal at the gates. When it comes into play, add a Rainwalker. I'm going to play Generosity. I'm going to remove an exhaustion token from my summon Ruby Cobra. Then he's going to draw 3 cards to go to 31. And then I'm going to heal for 2 to go to 12. So 5 of those does not kill me. Come on, Dano. Come on. A 10. It plays a Rainwalker and reveal. Okay, so this carrying call goes off. So we're placing 3 Rainwalkers as well. Oh no, I've messed it up. Have I? At the gates is another Rainwalker. But if I go with everything now, 1, 2, 3, 4, I do it, and he's got no defender. Side action, remove a status token, kill a Rainwalker, and do 1 damage to that. Main action, declare an attack with the Flock Shepherd, 1, the Sunshield Sentry, 2, 3, and this guy has an attack of 1, plus we also discard 1 off their discard pile, 37. Yes! Orrick Gilstream! What a cool guy! That was sick. Could have brought another Sunshield Sentry down as well. That's what I was thinking I'll do. But yeah, these guys are such an interesting challenge to face. I like them a lot. I like zombies in general, but great one. I can finally shelve Orrick Gilstream now. I feel good. We got it done. That was my 4th attempt at that, at heroic level 2, and it wasn't because each deck takes a little bit of time to wrap your head around. So that's obviously a component, but I think the main thing for him is, or the main thing for anyone at heroic level 2 is you can't really make mistakes, and you can't really afford to have an attack not go through when you really needed it. This has got no bypassing guard in any way. So if that dice ticks over and comes up with a guard roll, punishing. Anyway, that's another game of Ashes in the bank. I'll catch you all in the next episode of BigDenoPlays. BigDeno